we'll do, we'll go out that way. I'll take you to my old farm, show you where we used to have it, our farm.
Okay, yeah.
And then we'll go back to Pepe's.
Yeah.
Okay?
Right. Yeah, very good.
You happy with that?
You are the boss today.
So the dirt blows away.
Yeah.
Knife section, it's a bit like a head shaver, like those little sections go across like this, and it cuts the straw.
Yeah.
And then the reel pushes it in onto the conveyor belts, and then it goes into the front, and this is what they call a feeder house. So it goes underneath us and into the back. Into the back, and then it's got a big rotor that goes round in circles, and you get wheat and you crush it, and it all falls apart. That's what the machine's doing. So it's crushing it all up, getting rid of all the straw and the husk and everything, and then the clean grain drops through some sieves. It's got air blowing through it, which cleans it all, and then drops down, goes up, ends up in the tank. So all the straw and the husk and everything else we don't want in there goes out the back, and all the clean grain drops through the sieves, and it drops through a series of sieves which cleans it with air, and then it goes across all the upside and into the tank.
Can I look at the later on inside?
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah. And then that big silver bar that I've got going across the front there, that's air. And then you've got inside here, this is your auto steer, so it's all automatic. I'm not steering it. It's all run by GPS and satellites.
Really?
Yeah, so it's all that's all the satellites that it's connected to. So that tells me that all my satellites are all connected, and that tells me that I've got 100% accuracy, 100% GPS, and that's why I'm not steering it. It does it. You just push the auto steer button, and it grabs the line and steers itself.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's also got auto height as well, so it's got sensors on the cone that it's got pressure sensors, so if I set it to a certain height, so I want it at about 240, 250 off the ground, and if it gets too low, the pressure sensor gets too tight and it pushes the cone up automatically, and if it comes down, it pulls it, so it will follow the ground.
Too much information.
It does everything for me, so basically it drives it for me.
In a day or
In a day
or something?
Well, it all depends on your crop type, and it depends on how thick your crop is as well. So at the moment I'm doing 17 hectares an hour.
70 hectares an hour?
Yeah. And I'm using 77 litres of fuel an hour.
Great machine. Great machine.
small. See how this little shriveled bit? See, there's no rain.
Oh, okay.
That's a good grain there.
Okay.
But there's some there. See the little ones? That's all.
Yeah.
There's lots of small grains. It's shriveled from not having enough rain.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. There's a bit bugger all rain. Hasn't rained much since probably August, eh? When's the last time we had a good rain in Geraldton?
Yeah, August, I think. August.
Yeah, so they haven't had any decent rain since August.
Okay.
And then you need at the end. You need good rains at the end to bloody to fill the thing. You know, you could grow up, but you're not going to get anything in the head. They've got some in their head, but there's lots of small grains there. So,
All right. Yeah.
So I was in India on a trade mission in 2002, and I met the agricultural minister. I was representing CBH, Cooperative Bulk Handling. They're the people that handle all the grain in Western Australia. And we were saying to the minister, it would be a good idea if you had a look at using some of the storage systems that we are using in Western Australia. And then he said to us, but will I be putting people out of work? And we said, oh yes, it's very little labour involved in this system. He said this would not be politically wise for me to undertake. So it's difficult, isn't it? Yeah, it's difficult.
Than last year, or what
No,
is it?
very poor. Very poor.
Okay.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
It's not a good year. Last year was very good.
Yeah.
This year, not much rain. Last year the wheat maybe was going 3 tonne per hectare.
Yeah.
This year maybe 1 tonne. But that's okay.
That is farming.
That is farming, exactly.
Yeah.
So you have some good ones,
Yeah.
some bad ones. This is a bad one. Last year was a very good one.
So all depends on the rain.
Rain, absolutely. The rain falling at the right time of the year. This year we're going to be 150 millimetres.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not enough.
So what is the usual rainfall here?
Average, maybe 250,
All right.
maybe 300 some years. Geraldton would be 450. What about in India? Is it rain there?
Actually, in my place we have 2 seasons of rainfall.
Ah,
It's called southwest monsoon and northeast monsoon.
ah,
So roughly my place get roughly 3,000 millimeter of rainfall
yeah.
per annum. So plenty of
3,000?
3,000.
Wow.
The reason why we farm here is because there is good water, there's good land and a fantastic climate. And you can grow vegetables for niche markets outside of normal growing conditions and seasons. Our mangoes follow on after Carnarvon, and so we virtually trap the market for ourselves. And land is at a premium, water is even more important and harder to get. So once you have that ability to do all that, you can hopefully make money if the governments will allow you to. But I'm a 4th generation farmer, and I'm not from Western Australia, I'm a South Australian. But you can see we have plenty of healthy customers.
And you are not adding any chemicals or anything like that?
We're not organic growers. We have never claimed to be organic growers. Anything that we source is outside of markets. We try and get it as clean and as green as we possibly can, because we know the importance of healthy eating. So very important.
Sticker on it. It says nitrogen, liquid nitrogen. Well, let's just get a sticker on here. Maybe not. So it's liquid, water, N, nitrogen,
Yeah.
to make the crops grow.
All right.
So we put this on there. I'll just see if it's got a sticker. Sometimes they have a sticker on there. Yeah. We call it sometimes urea. What do you say in India?
Yeah, same urea. Yeah.
N. So we can
Nitrogen.
nitrogen. Yeah, it is nitrogen. So we will spray this on the crops, and during winter we'll spray it on there to make the crops. But on a dry year we do not use much nitrogen on this year. So this is nitrogen, that is just water.
Yep.
And we use the water for spraying the crops, spraying the weeds,
Yep.
spraying, killing the weeds. We've been using the water. There's here, we call this a firefighter on the back here.
Oh yeah.
Water leaking off it. Anyway, turn that off in a minute. And this here is a plough. For fires, if the fire starts, we will plough the ground, makes those sand,
Oh right.
puts a fire out. Very bad fires here.
Oh yeah.
Our neighbour had one up here 2 days ago.
Really.